What's going on, everyone? Yankee Cowboy back for another video. Pretty excited about today's video. I finally got myself a G Master lens. Just picked up the 24 to 1.4 G Master Sony Prime lens. And this is a fantastic lens, guys. I'm blown away with this thing. It's tack sharp from 1.4 right around to about f8. After f8, you know, it's still clear, but the edges will get a little deviation. But just a razor tack sharp lens. Great lens for astrophotography if that's your thing. And just did some test shooting with it yesterday. Like I said, just picked it up, shot some pictures of my daughter, did some quick video work with it. Great lens so far. This is just going to be a first impressions. We're actually shooting on the kit lens right now. This is the Sony 28 to 70, 3.5 to 5.6 aperture. So reason why I'm starting off with this, I want to show you guys the difference. So get a good look at the lighting in the back, the brightness of this shot. And, you know, the focal range is going to be the same with the 24 because I'll adjust the tripod where it needs to be to get the same shot. But just check out the lighting and the overall quality. We're shooting 4K, 24 frames a second with a shutter speed of 1/50. Remember that 180 rule? You always want to be 180 from whatever you're filming in. We're filming in 24p. So you'd want to be 48. You can't get 48, so you go 150. All right, here's the box it comes in, the infamous black G Master box with the orange G logo on it. Fantastic, fantastic lens, guys. Also comes with a carrying case. Nothing fancy, you know, but it is nice that they provided this. Felt lined, you know, has a strap so you can throw it over your shoulder. I'll probably repurpose this for something else because all my lenses live in my bag, and I'm probably not going to use this for the lens anyhow. But here it is. Let's take a look. Here is the G Master lens. This is a great lens. It's got a nice weight to it. It's not super heavy. It's actually fairly light. It worked well on my gimbal with the A7 III. This lens hood, I was pretty shocked on that. I didn't notice that till I got it. It's felt lined. It's got moleskin felt line in here, so you won't scratch anything up. Which all the other lenses just come with, you know, it's a plastic lens hood and that's it. So a nice touch there. Also, let's see if we can get this to focus for a second. Come on. There we go. This one has a button to remove it, which is a nice feature. Locks on, so that's not coming off. It's got the felt line in there. Nicey nice. And on this side we got, this is the button if you want the aperture ring to click, you switch it on. If you don't want it to click, you switch it off. I have it set to auto because I like changing my aperture with the camera. On this side you got the G Master logo. You have a button that you can assign for eye focus or whatever you want. And then you have your autofocus, manual focus switch. Again, this lens is fairly light. It's just a perfect build quality. Pretty blown away with it for a G Master lens. You know, it's everything you would expect. But we're going to hop into the G Master lens here in a second. So again, look at the background, the brightness, check everything out, and we're going to hop into the G Master lens and show you guys the difference. Alright, well, we're shooting on the 24 1.4 G Master now. And hopefully you guys can see in the background that it's all blurred out because I'm running this wide open at 1.4. Where this kit lens that I was shooting on prior only goes to a 3.5, so it was a lot more in focus. I can do the same thing with this. This will go all the way to f16. I can make the background in focus, but I kind of want to give you guys a perspective on how this thing looks and it performs in 1.4 or in low light. We're only shooting in here with the overhead lighting I have, which is just recessed lighting in the room. I don't have any backlight or any soft boxes on the side of me. This is straight out of this lens, what this lens is producing. And so was the same with the 28 to 70 3.5. No light behind it, no soft boxes. What you saw out of this was just the lens and the camera. Shooting on the Sony A7 III again with the 24 to 1.4 G Master. This is a great lens, guys. I've only had it one day, but I've done some video stuff with it, done some test footage outside with my daughter, took some pictures, tack sharp, edge to edge. They also claim that this lens is very good for astrophotography, which I'm going to give that a shot myself because I live in an area now where I don't have a lot of light pollution. So on a nice clear night, I may throw this on a tripod and give my hand at some astrophotography just to see what I can capture and see what it looks like. I'm gonna do another video down the road on this lens and some other gear I have for photography and video. But I just wanted to get this is just a quick little overview of the lens and my first thoughts of it, first impressions of it so far since I've had it. And again, I've only had it for a day, but I have been shooting with it and doing some video and checking things out and going over everything. And the lens is absolutely worth its price of admission. It's $13.98 US right now as of the time of this video. Just purchased it yesterday. It's a fantastic lens. I mean, I'm pretty blown away for using this thing for a day and a half so far. I'm just blown away with the image quality that's coming out of this thing. It's night and day difference from the kit lens. You know, I've only used kit lenses. I haven't owned any glass that's beyond the kit lens. Well, I shouldn't say that. My AX700 that had a Zeiss lens on it, and it's good. You can see the difference when you start stepping up in your lenses in quality. I have a 16 to 35 Zeiss coming in. That's going to be a nice wide to a 35. That's a great focal range, great for real estate photography, and you know, just in general, really landscape, whatever you want to do in that fact. I have an 85 1.8 coming in, great for portraiture work. So my kit's going to be pretty well built out now. So now if I go do a wedding or if I do a shoot, I'm going to have some options now. But this 24 I think is going to live on the camera for a while because this thing's very versatile. I've done some up close stuff. You can get pretty close with this thing and take some nice, not macro, but you can get pretty darn close with it. It takes great photos there. And then again, it's a 24, so it's a fairly wide angle. You can get some nice landscape shots with it. So this is going to be a great all-around lens. And then with the other lenses I got coming in and the lenses I have already, I think I'm going to have a pretty well-rounded kit. I got the 50 1.8, 28 to 70 kit. I got the 85 1.8 coming in. I got a 16 to 35 Zeiss f4 coming in. And then I have the 24 1.4 G Master that's on the camera now. That's it for me, guys, for now. For lenses, I think for a while. If anything else in between, maybe I'll get another one down the road once I start making some money, doing some photography work and video work. But as of right now, excuse me, the kit's pretty well built out. First impressions again on this lens, blown away. Definitely worth the money. That's why this thing was voted Lens of the Year last year. It's a fantastic lens. And for a G Master lens, I know $13.98 is expensive, but for a G Master lens, it's really not that bad. It's one of their lowest G Master lenses they have price point wise. So just I think it was a good investment. I think it's going to give me a good return on my investment, and you know, we'll see what happens. All right, guys, that's about it. Any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you got any questions on the G Master lens or anything of photography or video related, leave them down below. And we'll see you guys on the next one.